What's going on, guys? Welcome to next week's Gold and GBPJPY weekly forecast. As you can see, I'm on a beautiful beach in the background, shirtless, tanning my skin. Guys, before we get started, if you could please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that a lot. It's difficult to grow a smaller channel when you're providing just value and not a lot of clickbait bullshit. However, I have got some insane content ideas and some different types of content coming very soon. So you want to subscribe so you do not miss out on that, because everybody that's an upcoming trader wants to see this kind of stuff. So let's start on gold, guys, as usual, and we'll jump over on to GJ. So what can we see for you new guys? We've got an impulse here on the monthly time frame. So we're bullish on the monthly. Everything inside here is just a complex pullback. And what can we see if we go down to where price currently is? Price is now sitting on our POI again, guys. So anything above here, we're looking for buys. Anything below, we are looking for sells. And it looks like price is just creeping above there. So this could indicate buys are coming very soon. And it's crazy, this, isn't it? We hovered around this POI for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. And then we finally broke down to our target. And then within 1 week, we got back up to the POI again. So again, guys, this is a super interesting level. As we said, anything above, we're looking for buys. Anything below, we're looking for sells. So if we go down to the weekly time frame, what have we got? I mean, the weekly right now, it's still bearish because we've got this weekly high up here. However, the weekly candle has closed above this wick. Along with the daily, I noticed the daily candle closed as well above the previous daily highs. This could indicate that we're going to continue bullish. But what we want to see, guys, is with a candle closing like this, if we open up straight bullish on the market open, if we just take this liquidity out, bam, we're potentially then going to head down and correct this move. However, if on the weekly candle, we open up bearish and we pull back just a little bit here, and then we go break the high, we can expect gold to pump. And we could even take that on the weekly candle as well if the pullback was short enough. Say if it pulled back like 100 pips or something like this, held that high here, and then it broke the high after the pullback, bam, it's going up. And vice versa, if it pumps first, it's coming down. So it's always good to analyze the weekly candle, see where it is, and have a look for any indication next week. If the candle opens up bullish, we're going to correct the move. If we open up bearish, we're going to look to continue that move. But we are bearish on the weekly, so that's what you've got to remember here. We are sitting in a weekly supply zone, impulse, retracement, impulse, and now we're in this retracement here. So if we do break above here, we could look for buys. We are going to look for buys, sorry. But we need a weekly candle. Obviously, looking at a weekly perspective, we need a weekly candle to close above here. And then we can look for pullbacks. We can look for structure. This flip zone here, supply to turn into demand, and then continuations. Obviously, if we close back below, which we probably will to correct this move, we can then look for buys down here. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oops. So if we go down to the daily time frame, let's see what is happening down here. You see here, look, previous daily high. And the reason I class this as a daily high, it's not a swing high, but it's the daily high because this was the last bullish candle before we broke structure. So this was technically structure here that then got broken. And this is where the volume came to give us that move here, that give us that continuation. However, we have now closed back above this level. So this could indicate that price is going to continue up. And just like on the weekly time frame with the weekly candle, if we see price open up bearish first, somewhere in this zone, and then we head back up to the high, we can expect a pump. We can expect this to violently break through that high, and we could even take a buy on the daily candle here, as long as the stop loss isn't too big, just like we said on the weekly, which would be sick if we could get a stop loss above the weekly or weekly high or low and take a trade from there and hold it for the full week. That'd be very sick. We just got to see how this opens. As we said on the weekly time frame, if we break the high first, we can then expect price to come down and probably correct some of this move here, and then we can look to take buys from somewhere down here, either this correction or the correction down here. But this is what we're looking for first, and I want to see where price is currently sitting on Monday morning before London. That's all I'm looking for. So I'm just looking at the way the market's going to open and then how it's going to settle, and that's going to determine what we're going to look for going into next week. If we go down to the 4 hour, what can we see? And the 4 hour is super bullish. And again, this 4 hour candle here, I mean, we're setting up for potential reversal here as well. If we fake the high and then we break this low, we can expect a correction of the move there. If we consolidate here until pre-London, if we don't open up anywhere, sorry, not open up there. If we open up here and we hold that high, remember what we said on the weekly and daily time frame. If we don't break this high and we open up but we pull back first, and then we make structure somewhere in here. Then we can look to take a continuation there. Only if this high hasn't broken. If that high is broken, obviously the high breaks, we expect the price to come down. So that's all I'm looking for. I need to see how the market's going to open to judge, you know, the potential direction of where we're going to go, you know, coming into London session on Monday morning. But we are bullish on here. As I say, if we get 4-hour candle closes above here, you know, above this level here, I'll be looking for straight continuations. And again, if we get candle closes up here like this, I'll be looking for pullbacks and continuations in here. I just want to see 1 to 4 hour structure break here, break this zone, the weekly supply zone. And we're going to be looking for buys, going to anticipate stuff going up. Remember, with the chaos going on in Israel and Palestine, the more crazy this shit gets, the more gold will pump. And you can see here, I took a couple of sells here last week, got confirmation for sells, and I got smashed twice. However, the same confirmation on GU or EU came in perfectly. So this is what you got to remember, you know, when there's a war and stuff going on. And I didn't take that into account last week. So I took a couple of L's last week that could have been easily avoided by just understanding that, listen, we are in conflict right now. You know, look to have a buy bias, expect these sells to fake, which it did. And then when that sell fakes here, and it invalidates itself, get it flipped to a buy. Just that's a 4 hour example. Get it flipped to a buy and trade up to these highs, you know, these previous highs. Because we trade level by level. Remember, guys, we break this level here, we're going to this level. If we fake this level, and this is why I was in a sell here, because this matched up with a lot of confluence as well. I was aiming for these lows here, and obviously for price to continue from this level because we got confirmation. And that lined up with the sessions. It lined up with our candlestick confirmation, etc., etc. Very, very nice trade. However, it failed because of the shit that is going on in the world. Okay, let's go down to the 1 hour. So we're bullish on there. And again, this is nice. This is setting up for the reversal that I spoke about here. It's very unlikely that price is going to open up and not take out this high. So if price takes out this high first, then we come down, we break structure. Here, look, we've got the 1 hour low here. That's what we're going for. There's our sell trade there to correct this move. I mean, TP1, we can have it down here, imbalance there, probably going to get a reaction. But we can expect it to correct some of this move. And I'm going to be looking for buys, you know, in these levels as we come down here. There's a couple of nice zones. This one here at the bottom being the best one. If we can get down that, if we can get down to this level here, very, very nice level. And then we can look to trade back up through this zone here. That's super nice. This is what I want to see. I want to see a little fake of that high, boom, close below. Let's set that retracement. But weekly continuation, you know, down to this level here. And then obviously we can look to take buys. But let's just see, guys, how the market is going to open. That's what I want to see. These are the different scenarios. If we open up bearish, we can expect to break the highs. And then we look for something like this. If we open up bullish, we can expect then to come back in and break the lows. I'll be looking for break and retest. And then sells. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed that, if you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do if you're enjoying the video. And let's jump over onto GJ. Let me go up to the monthly and remove the drawings. So what can we see? I mean, we are bearish on the monthly time frame, remember, because we've got our monthly high here, monthly low down here. We're currently sitting in a supply zone, which is very strong. Look, you can see last time I was here, we dropped 6,000 pips. So we can expect that price, you know, could do that again quite easily from here because it did it before. Nice head and shoulders was created. Boom. Price took off down to these lows. So we just got to remember where we are when we go down to the lower time frames. Weekly, look, we're setting up for a beautiful head and shoulders actually here. Weekly low is still here. This we anticipated the week before, was expecting this as price was coming down to this weekly low, was expecting this like a liquidity grab, a fake out, and that happened right there. So here, I mean, if we open up bullish, like this on the weekly candle, and then we start to break the low, but we hold the low, guys, we are going to drop. That's a good sell signal that we can take on a lower time frames, at least at this level here. And if we get a break and retest through, then we can expect a continuation down, because this now is setting up as head and shoulders pattern. But for head and shoulders pattern to form, even the right shoulder is smaller than the left shoulder, which is awesome. But for this to be confirmed, we need a weekly candle close through here. So if the next week's candle close is like this, awesome. We'll have sells for the week. And then we can look for pullbacks going into the following week and continuations down here. Super easy. We don't even need to go on the lower time frames for GJ. So let me just delete some of these arrows here. Okay, let's go on to the lower time frame. So daily. So the weekly's bullish. The daily, interesting. So the daily, we've got a daily change of character here. So you see we broke structure down and then we broke structure up. So I had change of character, break structure down, break structure up. Beautiful there. And what's that? That's normally a signal that we've had a change in trend. So here now, we're sitting in a very nice zone, 4 buys as well, 4 buys there. So again, going back to that weekly time frame here, if we open up and fake the low first, take that liquidity, boom, we're going up. If that happens, if we open up bullish first, we're then going down when we break this low. So that's what we're looking for. How the weekly candle opens up, which direction it goes. Daily, there we go. I mean, daily's bullish. It's very nice. We're sitting in this nice zone here. Imbalance fill. Price is sitting right in there. Very, very nice. So if price pushes down into this first, we can expect price to go up. And our target would be this high here. Let's have a look what it looks like on the lower time frame. Again, I mean, it's a little bit messy down here. We have got the 4 hour. The 4 hour is bearish, but the daily and the weekly is bullish. So again, if we fake this low, this is what we're looking. If we fake this low, come somewhere down here, there's no obvious places it's going to come, you know, on the 4 hour. I mean, this was, you know, all liquidity here that's been swiped. So, I mean, if price fakes this low and then closes back up, that's what we're looking for. We'll take buys up to these levels here. However, if price opens up bullish, we can expect price to pull back and then price break these lows, and then it will continue down somewhere to these levels down here. But then we're trading with the 4 hour price action. So it all depends how that market's open. All depends how that market opens to determine which way price is going to go. Super nice reversal pattern here. So we could be going bullish. I mean, this is nice, actually, very nice. Nice reversal pattern here. Where was that? Exactly, closing back into this liquidity here. Sorry, closing back into this session here after taking the liquidity. It's a nice confirmation there, actually, as a buyer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on market open. Again, ideally, we want it to push down first. If this fails, it's like trickles up and then we're like, boom. Okay, awesome. No problem. Then we can take this buy when it comes back in up to the high. If this continues up, we can expect price to maybe push up, and then we'll be looking for sells, anticipating this low is going to break. And if we sell down to this low here without it breaking on market open, bam, it's going to push straight through quite violently. So on GJ, guys, that's all I'm looking for. Super, super simple on GJ, guys. And remember, we've got the automated prop firm passing and payout process, guys. Hundreds of members in there now are having a lot of success. It's a good place to be. We've got the manual side and the automated trading side. The manual side, we're live trading every single day using forecasts like these. We'll forecast the weekly and then daily. Then every day we'll do like a daily breakdown around the sessions here and mark up our entries and wait for the confirmations. Really good place to be. And the automated side, which is the funded lab. But you get both. It's all included. You can come and watch this video here. This gives you, you know, a breakdown A to Z on there of what it is, results, live results, inside the Discord, all this kind of stuff. Super awesome place to be, guys. If you want to book a call, you can. I'll screen share with you. We'll go through anything that you want me to show you. And you can join at the bottom here. So you got 3 licenses for $8.99, 5, 7, 15. This is pro rata as well, so you can just pay the difference as you upgrade. However, we do have a $500 coupon code here for the 15 license. So if you've got the money, definitely get that, because you can leverage these licenses here to use it for other people and actually get a return on your investment faster there. So it's always better going for the more licenses. It gives you more leverage overall in how you can make money. But if you haven't got $2,000 to spend, you can always jump over here, start there, and get involved with the process, start making money, and then work your way up. So yes, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and let's get ready to smash it next week. Bosh!